Good morning, everyone. So I'm going to do a quick, update on my avocado tree. The last video I made showed me removing a ton of flowers, a lot of flowers actually, from this side right here on the left side. So it's been, I can't remember, maybe 2 months, give or take. But as you can see, the tree is doing good. A couple years ago, it was practically dead, and I was gonna remove it, but it started coming back, and I just left it there. So it's pretty big. It's getting bigger. It looks good. The flowers, there you go. It did have some fruit up here on top on the few flowers that I left, but I chopped them up. You know, got rid of them. When it started to fruit, I got rid of the fruit because this graft is the only piece that's attaching this variety to, the main tree, and I didn't want it to break or anything like that. So let's see. This side right here has an avocado. It looks pretty good. And then over here we have another one going. It had 2 more, but I didn't want it to have too much weight on this little, branch right here, which is grafted. So I only left one to see how it comes out. And if it does take, this is gonna be the first avocado that I get in pretty much close to 10 years. Simply because I used to have only one variety before. Then I started to graft different varieties onto it, and this was last year, 2 years ago, and things are looking good. The only problem that I'm running into is that some varieties tend to take off compared to others. So on this one that's pretty strong, pretty healthy, I did have to end up cutting it, and then most likely I'm going to end up cutting or pruning some more later, because if not, this variety will just keep taking off. And if it was on this side, on the north side where the sun hit, or sorry, the sun travels, east to west, on mostly on the south side. So if this variety was on the north side, then it wouldn't really be a problem. But since it's pushing that way, it's gonna grow and it's gonna shadow all the other grafts that I have over here. So that's one problem that I am facing, is that I do have to maintain some sort of, I don't say equilibrium, but some sort of balance, whereas all of the grafts are just as thick or just as big as one another. So that's why over here, this branch, I ended up pushing it that way. This branch right here, I ended up pushing it that way. That way, this little graft right here can get some sunlight from the top. And you can see where I tied the other one off. So I can push it, That way, this one gets sunlight, and hopefully it'll be motivated to want to grow up. Same thing with this one. See, it's another graft, but I will have to, cut some of them off or prune them off, simply because it will cause a lot of competition. But I can always graft one variety onto another variety that's already been grafted. So we'll see, but for right now, it's growing pretty good. I am happy with how things are turning out. And that's about it. Quick update. Thanks, everyone.